creates holes for you and Marcus, obviously, tonight to attack the paint?
It's very helpful for our team because once Phil knocking down shots, when he set a screen on our man, they have to help, and it leaves us open. So it's big time when Phil making shots out there. It takes a lot of pressure off me, Marcus, LeBron, Kamari, and once he gets going, it's hard to stop him. But he released a lot of pressure off this team by making those.
Phil, I don't know if you're a believer in bounce back games, but if you are, this is a perfect example of one.
Yeah, this is how it goes sometimes. Kansas did a good job of limiting my looks, and as a shooter, you just have to be ready for that next game because you never know when those opportunities are going to come, and this happened to be one of those games. My teammates, especially these two guys right here, they did a great job of finding me when there was little space, and so when they create and give me a wide open shot, it's my job to knock it down. That's what happened tonight.
Marcus, in the first half, Foster was doing some good things for them, kind of leading them. Talk about the job you did on him in the second half. How much was that a challenge for you?
Foster, is an unbelievable player. He's a freshman, still developing. He's going to be a really good player. He was keeping them in it. He was doing some really good things. They was running them off a lot of screens and, trying to get them open in every way they could. And just the second half, Coach just told me, just don't let him get hot because once he get hot, it's hard to stop him. So, I let these guys do most of the scoring. And my job was, to get this win tonight was to stop him, and that's what I tried to do.
Phil, how much of a different team is K-State without Will Spradlin on the floor? I mean, is it pretty noticeable to you guys?
He's just kind of the thing that keeps that team together. He's a senior. He's been there, started for 4 years. So he's kind of that leader on the team. They have some young guys, and he kind of holds everything together. And so, when he's not on the court, I think you can kind of tell, they get undisciplined at times and stuff. And, he's been a great player for the past 4 years or so, and I think they're going to miss him.
Do you think that kind of changed maybe a little bit of the game in the first half when K-State got going, and then he gets the second foul and goes to the bench? You think that had a lot to do with it? Yeah,
it might have. Like I said, he just has a calm demeanor and keeps everything kind of under control. So you have to give him a lot of credit for leading that team the way he does.
2 weeks ago tonight, you lost that heartbreaker at Baylor. The losing streak goes to 7. Can you just talk about the difference in the attitude and the outlook tonight compared to where you were at 2 weeks ago?
It was more of the small things that we wasn't doing out there on the court, as far as helping each other, tight huddles, boxing out, ending the play with a rebound, and we kind of looked at the film of all those games that we lost, and we corrected a lot of those mistakes, packing in the paint, helping our bigs. I mean, they do a tough job in there already, and we got to keep them out of foul trouble. That was one of the main goals, is keeping LeBron and Kamari on the court for as long as we can, keeping them out of foul trouble. And now we sharing the ball on offense and making each other look good out there. So we're just doing a good job of spreading the butter.
Mark, how emotional was this night, knowing that this was the last one here in Gallagher right before you?
It was very emotional, and I'm sure it's going to hit me even harder a week from now. And just thinking about it, I thought about it a lot, and it's going to be my last game ever in Gallagher, and it's kind of heartbreaking. I had fun my 4 years here, playing in front of that crowd, playing with teammates that grew into brothers, and bonding with them every day. I'm going to miss it a lot.
Marcus, you're not an old-timer like Markel, but you've had some magical moments here. What was it like for you?
Definitely, like Markel said, it was amazing, playing in front of this crowd. I got to play with some wonderful guys. Markel's one of the most athletic guys I've ever had to play with. I had the chance to play with. I got to play with Phil. I've been playing with him since third grade. So, and to continue playing with him through my college career, it's an unbelievable feeling. Like Markel said, it'll probably hit me from like a week now.
Markel, you had mentioned that you wanted this for Mason Cox. Also, when you see him get a dunk, what's your?
Oh man, y'all hear the crowd when he got that dunk? I was so happy for him, man. Mason Cox, he's a great guy, and he's gonna step out in the big world and do some great things. Engineering, man, I was just happy for what he did for this program and how he came in. We just picked him up and how he came in and bonded with us, and he just stuck with us every day, even though he wasn't getting a lot of minutes. I was just happy to see him get that dunk at the end of the game.
It was kind of sad not to get your own highlight dunk one last time here.
I think I got enough. I think I got enough.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Phil, the common analysis said that if you guys won 2 of these last 3, you'd be in. You got the first 2. Is there a weight off your shoulders knowing that you're pretty much in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, you know, whenever you can kind of, I don't want to say a lock, but, you know, there is a weight lifted off your shoulders. You know, there's been a lot of stress going on this past month or so with the losing streak and everything, but, you know, things are starting to click now. We're starting to play better basketball. You know, this isn't the end, though. You know, we still have a lot more games to be played, and, you know, now our next game is at Iowa State, and we know we have our hands full there, but we're going to try to continue this momentum Saturday.
Markel, you were shaking your head there.
I'm not satisfied. You never know with the bubble thing, man. You never know once NCAA tournament talk come around, Selection Sunday, and you on the bubble with another team. You never know. So just want to keep winning, and I guess once if we can get the win over Iowa State, then I'll be satisfied with what we've done, and then I say that we're a complete lock for the tournament. But right now, I'm not satisfied.
Anything else?
Ooh.
Thank you.
Hey, turn up.